Well, we have reached the midday point of the new year, or New Year's Day rather. It's the lunch hour. Well, here's one prediction for every team in 2024. Starting with the American League East, Blue Jays. Bo Bichette will establish himself among AL superstars. The Orioles, they will reach the playoffs again in 2024. And yes, I think Gunnar Henderson will have a good sophomore season too. Rays postseason losing streak will end. Well, we'll see what happens. We'll see what's up. Even though they did lose a few pieces. Red Sox, they'll win more games than they did last year. It's pretty good. We'll see. Yankees, Aaron Judge will try to break the home run record. Well, it's very unlikely, but we'll see what happens. But maybe they'll pitch around Judge. And AL Central, the Guardians. Tanner Bibee will be an AL Cy Young finalist. Yes, it's a possibility. Royals, Bobby Witt will be an all-star. Yes, I hope he'll have a good season after a 30-homer and 49-steal sophomore campaign. So, yeah. Tigers, the sluggish start will end, but never say never, but we'll see what happens. But Pablo Lopez for the Twins will win the AL Cy Young. Good possibility. White Sox, they'll be better this year than last year. Yes, I hope so. AL West, Angels, Mike Trout will have another MVP caliber season. Well, let's see what happens if he doesn't get injured. Yeah, playing every day is hard nowadays. Seriously. Yeah, Astros, Jordan Alvarez will win the AL MVP in 2024. It's possible. Joining Jeff Bagwell and Jose Altuve. Yeah. Craig Biggio had a good career in an Astros uniform. A's, Brent Rooker will be an Ace All-Star again. It's possible. Mariners, Julio Rodriguez will make a serious run for the AL MVP award. Yeah, that's a good possibility. And Rangers, Corey Seager will win the AL MVP. Yes, it's possible. He won the World Series MVP last year, but I hope that Corey stays healthy as well. Now we go to the NL East. Braves, Max Fried will win the NL Cy Young Award. And yes, the Braves should win their division again. And let's hope Fried stays healthy. Marlins, Jazz Chisholm will return to All-Star form. Well, let's keep our fingers crossed for that one. And Mets, they'll be better this year than last year. Yeah, well, hopefully they all stay healthy. Nationals, Hunter Harvey will take over as closer. Well, we don't know about that one. Nationals are a bad team. Phillies, a true race in the NL East. Yep, even though the Braves will still be the powerhouse, the Phillies should be a playoff contender again after 2 straight trips to the LCS and a World Series appearance. Now the NL Central, Brewers, Freddie Peralta will win the NL Cy Young Award. Yes, it's a good possibility he will. Meanwhile, the Cardinals, reliable pitching could lead them to NL Central contention. Yes, after an off year last year, the Cardinals look to go back on track. And the Northsiders for the Cubbies, will they be back in the playoffs? Well, you know, you have to compete with St. Louis and Milwaukee. And, yeah, well, we all know that they ended their curse in 2016, but see what happens. Yeah. And then the Pirates, Brian Hayes will win the Gold Glove. Reds, Cincinnati will make the playoffs. Well, we'll have to wait and see what happens, but we know that the Brewers have been the best in the Central. And NL West, Arizona Diamondbacks will be playoff bound again. Well, after winning the pennant last year, it's possible, you know, but of course they still got to compete with the Dodgers. And for the first time in more than 2 decades, they'll try to make it happen. And Dodger Stadium will be more electric than ever before. And yes, those sellout crowds will be back. And hopefully the Dodgers will make it all the way to the World Series this year. I'm hoping for not Dodgers versus Angels, but hopefully Dodgers Yankees. That will be the talk of the town. Giants. The Giants will win NL Rookie of the Year. Not since Buster Posey in 2010, but Jung-Ho Lee, Kyle Harrison, and Marco Luciano are good candidates to do that. Padres, they'll win more games than last year. Well, we'll see what happens, but now you got Arizona and the Dodgers in a tough NL West. And Rockies, Tovar will go from rookie to a mainstay. And that's it. And, well, happy birthday is going out to Grandmaster Flash, Fernando Tatis Sr., Chris Potter, David Crane, Mr. Feingold, and to the late, and also to the late Hank Greenberg and Milt Jackson. Yeah, David Crane and Mr. Feingold were some acquaintances I knew back in the day. Well, enjoy your nice sunny New Year's.